Alright guys, we're gonna make this a YouTube video. We're up against Killer 4, 1600 player, playing as the Spanish. And we're gonna hit him with a very unique unit with the Bulgarians here. You might think, okay, unique unit with Bulgarians, you know, Hera's probably talking about the Konnik. Kind of. We're gonna hit him with a dismounted Konnik rush. Alright, this is the hardest infantry unit in the game to get to, basically, because it's not very cost efficient. What map is this? It looks like Gold Rush. Yeah, it is Gold Rush. I can tell from the terrain. It's not Arabia. Real Hera? I'm gonna say yes. I'm not gonna lie. No, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm gonna hit him with a dismounted Konniks rush. Might even mix in some Kreposts. He's gonna check my stream. He's opening the stream right now. You can't ask if it's the real Hera and then pause. Like, what is he gonna do? Like, all of a sudden he needs a 1-minute break. Yeah, he checked the stream. All right. Hello, Killer. Hello, my friend. First play in 4 months. 14? Same, haha, except 4 minutes for me. He's like, first game in 4 months. Yeah, first game in 4 minutes here for me. About the same, about the same. Both a little rusty. Both a little rusty. Let's go ahead and get this. Okay. Get that in. Perfect. Yeah, back to our game plan here. We're going to go for the dismounted Konniks rush. Now, this is really hard to make work, especially if my opponent goes for Conquistador. So what we have to do here is, if there's any threat of Conquistador, I think we got to play like probably Skirmisher or something. Just to be able to push away the Konks, and then dismounted Konniks will be our main unit, alright? That's going to be the main game plan. So let's see how it goes. How do I open is the question. I think just a scout rush to open is probably fine. Scouts, get my stable up. Or no, maybe men-at-arms, because I don't need a stable, because I don't need bloodlines for Konniks. I'm going to use only the dismounted version of the Konniks. So I don't need a stable for bloodlines. I just need a men-at-arm rush then. Perfect, okay. Good. So men-at-arms, get the barracks down, and then we can play from there. And don't get me wrong, if my opponent does not go Conquistadors and goes for like Knights instead, I will go pure dismounted Konniks. I don't need the skirms except to counter a unit that is otherwise unkillable using the dismounted Konniks. So that's the game plan, lads. Let's go ahead and get our sheep, everything set up. Perfect. Need a house. I only know I need a house because it's blinking in yellow up top. If it wasn't blinking, I would not know I need a house. Alright. Can you produce dismounted Konniks? Oh, that's a good question.
What is your strategy?
Technically, you can't produce them. However, you could produce Konniks and delete the Konnik to get the dismounted Konnik, which is what we're gonna do. Alright? And it's actually... I'm gonna try to sell you on this, guys. It's actually a really good move, because if I go Konniks, he's gonna go for all the Konnik counters. Like, he's gonna go for, like, pikemen. He's gonna go for, like, I don't know, cav archers, conks, and then I just switch it up on him. I go dismounted Konniks. How does he even play against that? The pikemen will get melted, but everything else still kills me, so probably not that great. But... then that last part wasn't real. New patch, killing the boar with the town center. No problem. No problem. Alright. Question from the chat. Would Konniks be OP if stirrups was free? That is a horrible question. Honestly, probably not. For something to be overpowered, it has to be like no counters to it. But even if stirrups was free, I think you can still counter Konniks with like monks or cav archers. Alright, let's go Loom. Ooh, first game in 4 months, but still feeling spicy with the villagers. Walling it in. Alright, we're gonna hit him with the meta-arm rush here. Alright, the meta-arm rush, guys, it's not meant to kill my opponent. It's just meant to buy some time and hopefully just prevent him from fast castling. That's what I want ultimately. I just want him to not fast castle so I can hit him with the dismounted Konniks rush. That's the plan. DCs are hitting a little bit more than usual nowadays. Alright. Okay, okay. Okay. And this map is Gold Rush, which means there's a lot of gold in the center. Which is good. It means if I get the map control, I can theoretically spam infinite of the dismounted Konniks at my opponent. Alright. Yeah, go this way. Make another house for me, please. Would be very nice. I'm just gonna scout this area because there's a hole. Yeah, I think that passage is open. I'm gonna wall it up. I actually have to avoid the wolves in the center. Alright, here's the men-at-arm rush. Not the fastest one I've ever done, but again, that's not really the point. The point here, put some pressure on my opponent, deny the fast castle, and then play from there towards the dismounted Konniks. I'm gonna just go ahead and develop both eco upgrades because we're gonna spend a decent amount of time in Feudal Age, so I might as well pick them up. And my opponent is not fast casting, which is good. This is good. I like that. That's an early mining camp. But just in case I want to afford arson, it's not bad. Yeah. Could help boost my men-at-arms. I'm gonna just run in, but the problem is if I run in, he might actually just lose the game. So, gonna stay on the outside. Half of these games is just about not winning early. Can't win too early. I just need to put a little bit of pressure. Can't go for the win. Perfect. Pressure is being put. Forcing back some walls. That's quite good. Again, I could see myself getting an early arson here. If he is true and he hasn't, sorry, if he's like telling the truth and he hasn't played in 4 months, then this micro is going to be very hard for him. It's very precise micro. It's very precise. Alright, good. I would say this is pretty good. Do I get arson? Maybe more men-at-arms. More men-at-arms sounds a bit suspicious. I wouldn't mind though. What a lovely little base. Alright, a couple more men-at-arms just to put some pressure here, nothing crazy. Oh, a little bit of a wolf. Perfect. Why does Hera think Bulgarians are bad? For what it's worth, I don't think they're bad anymore. They got buffed quite a bit because infantry are now pretty good. I thought they were bad before because infantry is bad and Bulgarians just kind of don't have much else going for them besides infantry and maybe cavalry. I just didn't think they were the greatest of ever, but no, at this point I think they're decent. And especially with the dismounted Konniks, they're going to be deadly. I'm just kind of knocking down some houses here. This is good because it's kind of like fake pressure. Like, it's pressure, but it doesn't end the game. And it also doesn't let my opponent get away with, like, doing whatever he wants. So it's exactly what I'm looking for, essentially. Let's go to the stone. Alright. Hera is wearing the same shirt as yesterday. I am. I didn't leave the house, so why would I change the shirt? Stay the same. Chilling out here. Arson's in. Wheelbarrow's in. Be good. So Hera didn't take a bath for 24 hours. I didn't take a bath in like months, not just 24 hours. I do have two of the same shirt though, that's true. I do have two of this one, but no, this is the same one. You guys... Oh, he made a spearman. You guys do not change your shirts every day if you don't leave the house. There's no way. There's no way you guys are doing that. He just X'd me. More houses. Alright. I'm not interested in the house. It's gonna go for the barracks though. Alright, let's go for the stone mining upgrade here. So we gotta set up a bunch of Kreposts. Now, question is, do we show him the Kreposts or do we sneak them? I think we sneak them, and this is how we sneak them. We sneak them on this side, alright? I'm gonna go make Kreposts in the corner. I'm gonna sneak them all the way up top. No, please don't see these vills. I'm gonna pretend like I'm just working. He didn't see anything. He literally did not see anything. Make a spear. Yeah, I'm gonna sneak the Kreposts. Alright, perfect, perfect. Yeah, I hope he's not watching the stream though, because that would be very awkward if he finds those villagers. Alright, cool. I'll sneak the other two. They need a few bills to make the Kreposts. Now we can get armor. I'm going to upgrade infantry only, because remember, I'm not using the cavalry portion, which is great, because I don't need to pay for a stable, no bloodlines, no cav armor, nothing. I'm only using the dismounted Konnik. That's the part I care about. Alright, we snuck them around. We're going to make the Kreposts out here. Perfect. Alright, sneaky Kreposts. I feel like the sneaky Kreposts are part of the strat as well. There we go. So, oh, I also have longswords now, which is kind of interesting. I'm gonna get squires. I don't think Gambesons affects them, so not gonna bother with that. I'm just gonna pull up the other couple upgrades. So, okay, cool. I think I'm all upgraded up then. Everything good. I wonder if he's got conch access actually, because that's what I've been trying to deny. If he has conch access, this is kind of problematic, to be honest with you. Let's see though. Alright, after this is done, we're gonna make a lumber camp. I see him. Stonewalling is a bad sign. That means he's got extra stone to play with. He is indeed going for the conquistadors here. This is a horrible sign for me. But I think we're gonna commit to the dismounted Konniks, because it's too late to change right now. Too late to change now. So we're gonna commit to this. And I'm gonna hope that it works. And honestly, I can defend my base with Kreposts, so I'm not too worried about it. Alright, we should be fine. Alright, so here we go. I gotta produce the Konniks though. I wish I can have a discount if I don't need the horse. Like, I'm not gonna use the horse, bro. Can I just get a little bit of a discount? Tiny bit of a discount. Alright, I'm gonna stock up the horses. And I'm gonna use the horses to run in. That's part of it as well, by the way. You run in with the horses and then you delete them to get the dismounted version. When you're close to your opponent's town center, for example. Alright, we got some pressure here. I'm gonna just take a couple bills because again, I really don't want him to resign either. It's very delicate. It's like I want him to put pressure, but I don't want him to resign. Alright, I think here I can probably just go with the Kreposts at home. Probably here is good. That should like kind of push him away from any kind of pressure he sends my way. Alright. Someone in the chat said Faker of AoE. Brother, Faker is the Hera of League of Legends. That's the situation. Okay. Scouts here. totally joking, by the way. I'm like a literal no-name compared to Faker. And I know that. At least I know it, okay? Let a man make a couple jokes. Alright, Konniks are out. Hera's the Faker of yapping. That's pretty good. I'll take it. I don't think so, to be honest. I think I need to improve my yapping a little bit more. Dude, this guy's taking every stone except the one at the back of his base. What the hell is this guy doing? He's making life so hard for no reason. There's a world here where I rush in with Rams as well. But I just have to figure out where his castle is. No, this could be the greatest rush of the century. I can go with Rams and Dismounted Konniks. But I gotta figure out where the castle is. Hold on, hold on. This could be really epic, actually. I'm feeling good all of a sudden. I'm feeling real good. Castle on the front. I think we can make that work. Let me just check if he's taking that back stone. I'm just curious. I hope he doesn't see it. I'm gonna get Town Watch. Hold on. Alright, we're gonna go with it. Okay, we're gonna go with the Siege Workshop. Alright. He is taking that back stone. This guy's taking every stone on the map. I'm worried he's gonna have multiple castles here if I'm not careful. Alright, we're still making the Konniks. Again, the rush has to win one shot. Alright? It's a huge build-up for the rush to win one shot. I can't lure him towards the top as well. Also, huge respect to my opponent for not stream cheating and not watching my stream to see what I'm doing. I feel like that... Yeah, I feel like that should get called out. I appreciate that from him. Called out in a good way, you know? Alright. Found the castle. Rams are coming out. He's raiding me, but I got that defensive Kreposts. I don't know. I don't really think he can do too much. He can probably try to raid me a bit more, but not going to be that effective. Rams coming out. Fletching on the Kreposts is an option. I'm going to run up here and stonewall this fast. I'm going to just shift delete the longswords, because I think at this point he's got the monks out and everything. Alright, Rams coming out. Alright, this is going to be epic or an epic fail. Either way, we're going to have a good time. He's really coming this way. He scouted it. I think we're good. Yeah, that's good enough. How many? Dude, I have a good amount of Konniks right now. We got 23. It's 6 per ram. So I think we go to like 30? 5 rams? With 30? Maybe 6 rams, 36. Yeah, maybe 6 rams and 36 is better. Because I need the push to work. The push cannot falter, it cannot fail, and it cannot stall. It has to work one shot. Or else my opponent can just, prepare for it, and it's downhill from there. If this works, this is one of the crazy things I've ever done, by the way. This is legendary. We're in the legendary strategy territory at the moment. Alright. 6 rams? Alright. Pushing him away. Now we just need the Konniks. I have them fully upgraded. Not the cavalry armor. We don't care about that. We're running dismounted Konniks here. We got 28. I need 36 specifically. Exactly 36. We're going to make it happen. We got the 6 rams ready. I think that's a good number. He's pressuring me on this side. This is good. That's going to distract him. Maybe he's going to start breaking the house. I want him to be distracted as much as possible. For a couple reasons. I don't want him to be thinking about what I could be doing. And I don't want him to be preparing just in case for any kind of rush. So I want him to be attacking me and feeling confident. He has no idea I'm about to do this. Alright, 34. 36. Let's already prepare the rams. Prepare the rams. Shit, I gotta delete them. Oh, I just lost 1,000 score. I just lost 1,000 score right there. This is horrible. Dismounted Konniks are on the field. Which ram still has space? The one at the back. Alright, this is it. This cannot fail. Everyone in? We gotta go for it. Alright, how do I distract them on the front? I'm gonna send some villas and make an outpost. Right here. I'm gonna send villas actually just towards the center. Spread them out. Please? Yeah. Ah. Trying to run towards him. Yes, he's looking at his conks. He's looking at his conks. Is he microing? Oh, I think he's worried about this. I think he's worried about this. Going for the castle. All right, I think we're good. He's making an outpost. He has no idea. He has no idea. I let out one. He's going to try to repair. It's too late. It's too late. The dismounted Konniks are literally on his ass. Rams are there. Castle in the center. Oh, that's brutal. He's got a castle in the center. Go for the next castle. We got to go for the next castle. We got to be fast. We got to be fast. GG's called. He calls the GG. I feel like it wasn't over. I feel like it wasn't over. The dismounted Konnik rush plus Rams from the side of the map just taps out. Honestly, I don't think it's over. 2 mangonels behind here. You got the middle with like a TC and a castle. I think he's fine. I honestly think he's fine. What a fantastic rush from the side of the map. The double Kreposts, dismounted Konnik Ram push. Dude, I wish I wanted like 2 more minutes of gameplay. 2 more minutes of gameplay would have been fantastic, but opponent calls it. Fair play, fair play. GG. I had a good time with this one. I had a good time with this one. He had more vills. Honestly, I don't think he's dead. I think he would have been kind of fine here, if you ask me. Fair enough. GG.